I think people know at least a little bit about this, but it seems like it's become even more unhinged over time. Here we go.
The more I learn about this Cinnabon incident, the less faith I have in society as a whole.
That's right.
First, she was this evil woman shouting slurs. Then they said she was actually being harassed by the man. Then someone crowdfunded her $100,000. Then people started claiming she's a far-left Democrat with a criminal record, where nobody knows what's really going on.
I love how, like, what's really funny to me about this more than anything is that what happens whenever the internet monolithic thinking that's like so one-dimensional that it's basically brain dead? What happens whenever it encounters an actual real person that doesn't fit closely inside of any box, that has all kinds of schizophrenic viewpoints, that doesn't all believe one thing, and they act irrationally all the time? People lose their fucking minds. They don't even know how to process it.
But grifters will still get rich over the division.
That's right.
Initially, this video went viral.
I am racist. And
You are an idiot. No,
I wonder what she said.
I am racist, and I'll say that to the whole entire world.
Uh-oh.
Don't be disrespectful.
You ruined your life, by the way.
oh, talking about you're not gonna be working here. Wow, look how you look like.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you, you ugly? Get the fuck out of my face.
Talking about ugliness.
And this clip looks horrible. No employee should be shouting slurs at a customer while telling them...
Well, my advice is that even if a customer makes you mad, you don't get to call them the N-word. Don't do it. You're going to get fired. It's going to be bad. The company's going to have to fire you. You can't. I know. There's probably, if you've ever worked in customer service, you have probably wanted to call somebody the N-word, the F-word, or some other word, but you didn't do it, did you? Or maybe you did. If you did, let me know. Maybe we can raise $100,000 for you.
To inhale their front tail. But sadly, whenever a viral video starts argument, I'm willing to bet there was a deceptive edit that carefully clips out whatever started the fight.
The reality of what probably happened is that they antagonized her, she got mad, and then she called them the N-word. You can't have somebody do that works at a store. You can't have somebody do that. Like, I know they shouldn't have antagonized her. I get that. But can we just step outside of the internet and think about reality? Let's get the Reddit brain out of here and think about the real world. You can't have employees getting mad at customers and shouting racial slurs at them. You can't have that happen. This is basic common sense for any business. Duh.
The original clip got over 11 million views in 2 days.
It's funny, though.
Saying they innocently came in to buy food, but the employee randomly started making fun of her hijab. Then
but probably not what happened. I don't know.
Called them a slur, to which Cinnabon responded, the franchise owner has immediately terminated the employee. And with that framing, the store owner had to fire her unless they wanted their building to be burned down. But then...
That's true, too. Yeah, I think that's true, because if they hadn't have done it, people would have gone crazy. And, yeah, sure.
People started questioning the authenticity of the poster's story, since they appear to have a history of lying. Where the rest of the video the victims chose to post sheds light as to why the employee was so angry.
Actualizing your body makes you a better person.
Are you recording?
I'm gonna record you. Yes.
Do you want me to throw water on you? I am racist.
As it really seems,
this is what happens every single time. Bro, like, it is. Yeah, why do they need to lie about the situation? Because they're trying to antagonize her and make her mad. They are angry, like this Somali. Like, I don't feel bad for them. Oh my God, you got called a racial slur. Oh, I don't know if you're going to be able to recover. I don't care about that. I don't give a shit. Like, the fact is, you came in there and you were antagonizing somebody, and then they called you a mean word. Well, you could have avoided this entire problem by not going in there and antagonizing them. Like, this is you've done this to yourself. I get that, but you still can't have a store with people saying that, right? It's like, I get it.
Like the customers were shaming her over not wearing their religion's attire. Maybe I'm
well, that's because there's a lot of people that are any religion, I mean, like Muslim or anything else, that want to push their religion on other people. This is very obvious. I mean, I don't know why we're trying to pretend like this doesn't happen. Like, it's so obvious. It's so clear. Like, tons of people are religious zealots, and they want to make their religion the law. That's right. That's what they do. And if there was enough of them there, they would try to make that the law. This is what's happened. Like, we've had a million fucking laws about this for Christianity. Are we supposed to imagine that Christianity has a monopoly on trying to make their religion the law? It's ridiculous. Of course they would do that.
Something, but how is a hoodie and cinnabon apron inappropriate in any way in America? But again, if this was the segment that they were willing to share, that interaction had a bit more than them calling her immodest. So someone started a crowdfund for Crystal, stating since Cinnabon wouldn't stand with her, they'll make sure she lands on her feet.
Of course, of course, of course.
As it currently sits at over $110,000, much more than she'd ever make at Cinnabon. Now on the other side, the alleged victims started a GoFundMe, as their side says Cinnabon's atmosphere was not welcoming. Where they barely
I bet it. Well, I don't think that's the case at all. I think that the people that came in there to harass her are the ones that are wrong. Like, if I was Cinnabon, I would ban them from ever coming in there, because they came in there and they tried to like religiously harass an employee. Like, anybody goes into a fucking store and starts telling people in the store how to dress and that their religion doesn't allow it, get the fuck out of the store. Give them a trespass warning? Absolutely.
Received any caramel. And then the employee attacked the customer's attire, making fun of her faith and modesty. So now the victims are traumatized, anxious.
Oh my God. Traumatized, anxious, and scared to go outside. Oh no.
And scared to go outside,
no.
saying they'll need money for legal fees and an attorney to pursue justice.
They're pursuing justice for what?
Then asking for help in finding a lawyer that'll take this case. So somehow
they called me the N-word, put him in jail.
Story went from all they wanted is a little extra caramel and she started shouting slurs to, well, actually it was an argument over dressing modestly. Then
like, imagine the story. Like, she's like, can we get some extra caramel? What did you say, you fucking... Like, do you really think that's what happened? Really? Like, I mean, just take off the fucking... Like, just think for 3 seconds. Is that really what happened? Probably not.
One carefully clipped out that aspect and demanded Cinnabon take action. But that'll never be enough, as they want to sue this now unemployed woman. With others online demanding she go to jail.
Apologize for being a racist Karen. She needs to be in jail. Yet she is making bank. The fuck is wrong with whites? This is one thing that a lot of these people need to people need to understand this, is that a lot of these people on the internet that are complaining about white people and like saying and complaining about racism, they're racist. They're racist. That's it. They're racist. And so, like, to the extent that you approach them or you trust what they're saying as if it's like any sort of objective, logical conclusion, you are just simply allowing them to manipulate you. You are. And you sound racist as fuck. No. There's nothing racist about what I've said at all. And also, by the way, if you want to clip what I'm saying out of context or to try to manipulate people and say that I'm being racist, I appreciate it, because it'll give me content for tomorrow. Go ahead. I don't give a shit. It doesn't matter, and it will never affect me, and nobody will care. So go ahead. And anyway, racist in a doubt. Yes, clearly. And anyway, so yeah, people like this that are doing this are just very clearly fucking racist. Like, what's wrong with white people and then calling her a racist? This guy's a fucking racist. They're both racist.
But the grift doesn't end, as a leftist complaining this Cinnabon employee is raising money, stating this is the kind of stuff Trump is breeding.
Well, this is the problem, right? Is that every single conversation like this, both him and his brother are functional fucking retards, right? Absolute fucking retards. And these are people that, again, like, I've never read something that they've said that wasn't retarded. Maybe once, but it might have actually just been them quoting somebody else. Yeah, from crazy right-wing racist morons, of course. I wonder why, and this is the problem, is that people like this will never engage in any form of like conversation beyond just simply saying what the party line is. Like, what about the fact that she had people come in there at the beginning that were harassing her? What about that? Well, you're not talking about that because that doesn't fit with your agenda. That's, I think, the big issue that a lot of people, like at least me, have. Like, I have a very big problem with people like Brian because they constantly misrepresent facts. They always present them in a way that is dishonest. They explain things in a way that omits information that's crucial. And that's it. Are we defending it? Am I defending it? What? What? Let me see. Can I pull this up? What are you talking about? So, let me ask you something. I just came in. Okay, so then maybe you shouldn't make assumptions. Maybe you shouldn't just instantly make an assumption. Oh, I just came in like right now and I'm going to instantly accuse you of something. The fuck is wrong with you? So, if you explain, so there's a conflict between two people, and the conflict is initiated by the other person, and then you don't explain the way the conflict was initiated, but instead you just explain it like, oh my God, this racist called a Somali couple the N-word. This is a intentional misrepresentation of the facts, and it's being done so in service of a goal. And that goal is to insult your intelligence, to lie to you, to manipulate you, to make you think something that's not true, and to mislead you, and to make you fundamentally not understand the truth. That's it. And keep this in mind. They're trying to lie to you. Do we have any proof they initiated the conflict? Yeah. They showed the video earlier. Yeah, it showed the video earlier. Like, right, let me see here. 3:30.
Lying, where the rest of the video the victims chose to post sheds light as to why the employee was so angry.
Actualizing your body makes you a better person.
Are you recording?
I'm gonna record you. Yes.
Do you want me to throw water on you? I am racist.
As it really
So you
seems
can see very clearly. Like, they're the ones that were initiating it and antagonizing her. Yeah.
the cinnabon employee is raising money, stating this is the kind of stuff Trump is breeding. The problem being...
Yeah, I'll defend it. Fuck these people. She needs to be fired, though. That's exactly what my opinion is. Yeah, I think the people that came in there are disgusting fucking retards, and they should have never come in there and started harassing a random woman. But at the same time, she shouldn't have crashed out and called them a racial slur. I mean, I think this is the way a normal person would think, right?
Social media sleuths are claiming she seems to be a far-left Democrat, and also connecting her to some pretty serious crimes. But I'm not exactly certain that's the same person, just the same name and relative appearance. But either way, they're trying to make this political, but I don't see how the Trump administration finding Somalian fraud connects to a Cinnabon employee crashing out at someone that happens to be the same ethnicity.
Yes.
Not over fraud, but caramel sauce, spiraling into an argument over religion. But the side most outraged by her behavior seems to be on her side politically, with the people crowdfunding her a six-figure payday being on the complete opposite. Reminding us again, the division in America may be untangled.
Not just any six figures. Oh, no, no, no. The original donation goal was for $109,000. And you can see now it is past that. I still have it open now. It's now raised $146,000. And after $109,000 was passed, now the new goal is a completely random number of $271,000. Huh. Wow. What are the odds of that? What's the significance? I guess I could just say it instead of just being tongue-in-cheek. The 109 refers to the 109 Jewish countries or countries that Jews have been expelled from in the course of history. And this is very, very commonly referred to statistic. They've been expelled from 109 countries. And 271,000 is the white supremacist Holocaust denier number of the amount of Jews that were killed inside of the Holocaust. They don't believe that it was 6 to 7 million. They believe that it was actually 271,000. So both of these numbers have a significance. So yeah, there you go. And there you go. I mean, I don't want to say, you know too much? Yeah, I do. I do know this. I do. Absolutely. Sure. I had no idea. Well, you learned something today. How about that? Isn't this a good day?
As this is becoming a trend, as that similar Shiloh incident also made her rich. But shockingly, even if the incident results in killing, if race is involved, people will contribute to
every interaction between two people of different races is because of racism. There can never be two assholes that just happen to collide. No. Every time it happens is because of racism.
Crowdfund, as this is yet another
yes, we have the Racism Olympics.
The horrifying rift
That's right.
that is American politics. I don't think anybody that stabs someone at a school event should be awarded with their immediate freedom and a $500,000.
Yep.
I also don't think a worker should be shouting racial slurs the same way customers.
Fucking duh. Like, obviously not. Like, people have lost their minds on the internet. I think that people are so terminally online that they've completely lost all ability for rational thought.
Shouldn't be shaming her for showing her hair in public, but the internet has become so deeply entrenched in their side, they'll blindly support anything, even if it's a 6-second out of context clip. As I don't support that lady, you pretty much have to have that word already in your vocabulary to suddenly shout it out when provoked. I also believe those customers that
honestly, I don't know if I agree with that. I think there's plenty of people that everybody, like, whenever you think of the word, you probably say it in your own mind. A lot of people, everybody knows what the word is. Like, it's just that it's not polite to say it.
A lot more before recording, as I somehow doubt this was over extra caramel. But with how angry the internet is today, I wouldn't be surprised if both sides got rich over this.
Apparently, the other
appreciate my concise, sometimes lighthearted commentary on the tragic status that is today's reality. Subscribe to Decoy.
Calling someone the N-word should disqualify you from being able to make money. I don't think that there should be any rules on that at all. I don't think that it's really, I mean, if I don't want to see any disqualifiers or anything like that. I think that if people want to get together and raise money for somebody, they should be able to do that. I don't want to try to control that, tell people what to think, try to say, oh, well, you shouldn't say this or anything else. If people want to do that, let them do it. That's fine. And so, yeah, it's that simple. All the mods, yeah, exactly. It's not about the word. I mean, then what is it about, right? I mean, the person, rappers shouldn't make money, exactly. Like, again, like, it's, I don't want to have like a million rules for that. Like, I think it's stupid. Like, it's stupid to do it. But if people want to be stupid, then they can be stupid. Like, I don't see the problem with it, right? And anyway, hey, racists think they're ignorant, but freedom comes at a cost, and racists have a right to be ignorant. That's very fucking true. They certainly do. And unfortunately, a lot of people really, really like using that right, don't they? And why is it only fucking white people that can't say or act a certain way? Well, I don't know. I mean, again, I don't even... Like, I think it's pretty obvious that, like, I'm pretty much an equal opportunity person to say that, you know, calling people racial slurs is bad. And then, you know, it's also, like, not really a huge deal either, right? It's just a word. So, I mean, I think this is the way that a lot of people probably feel, is that it's not a good thing to do, but it's also not the end of the world. And so, yeah, it's pretty reasonable. And anyway, yeah, I did see this, and apparently she's raised over 100. She has raised over 100 and almost 150, almost $150,000 for calling this couple the N-word, which is really kind of surprising.